Well, hello and welcome to I'm Right, I'm Right. The show will start in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes, the show will start. But if you're watching this in replay, you can fast forward past this and you don't have to worry about it. But if you're new to Fireside and you're not sure how to use the emojis and comments and how to react, during the show, you'll see the react button, but also, hey, Chris, this is the pre-show, kind of. So we'll be coming to you live in just a few moments, but it's good to see you. So, again, if you're new to Fireside, you can react with clapping and laughing and party sounds. You'll see those three emojis on the bottom of your screen during the show. But if you want to do more than that, you can hit the react button and choose an emoji that you want and press it and press send, and that will do the trick. But if you also want to send a message to us during the show, you can do the same thing. You hit that react button, choose the emoji you want, and then text your comment and press send. Not too hard, very easy. You can get it all together with no problem. Again, the show will be starting in just a few minutes, and I can't wait to see you all. And it is almost showtime, and I hope I see some new faces this evening. Again, I can't wait to see you all, and we'll be with you shortly. We're handling just a few last-minute things, and we will be right with you in just a moment. We are just about ready. Almost ready. We're getting some last minute things into the fortune cookie, and then we will be with you. You gave my life a different meaning. You made me feel complete again. Dispersed my doubts, my clouded feelings. Chased away my darkest pain. Ooh, we're here. Can you believe it?
And I'm back in front of the camera.
Jill is back. I am so happy that you're back sitting next to me. I was lost last week.
No, you weren't.
I
But it's
was
all right.
lost.
It's all
I
good.
was. I was really lost. So, what is the name of our show, Jill?
I'm right.
Let's try that again. Take two, Jill.
I'm right.
I'm right.
And I'm Jill Cox Cordova.
I'm Anthony Cordova.
Welcome, everybody.
Yes.
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Nicole.
And, oh my gosh, we
Hi,
have
Ru-
Stephanie and Nicole. This is amazing.
I think that's really Charlie. Hi, really, Charlie.
It's really Charlie. Really Charlie. Everyone, welcome Really Charlie. He is a
Yay.
new creator
Yes,
to
we referred
Fireside.
him. Yes.
I don't know when he's going to launch his show.
Yes.
He's got some things to learn about Fireside first, I believe. But it'll be good. But I'm so
Yes.
happy to see Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. We
By
love
the way,
Stephanie.
we love you. Just for the record, we're not like
Of
well,
course.
we kind of are
Yes,
like
we
that.
are.
Yeah, we kind of are like that. Yeah. Hail to
yes,
Stephanie.
yes. The
Hail
queen.
to Stephanie. Yes. We need to get her a crown. Because people said that Stephanie is the mayor of Fireside. I've heard
Oh,
that.
they did?
Yeah, there are people who say, yeah, Stephanie's
Why stop
the
at
mayor.
mayors? Why not,
Queen.
much higher?
Much higher than Queen. What is she? God? Is she God?
No, she is a goddess. She is.
Yes, she is. She is a goddess. She is a goddess. So, Jill, what in the world are we doing? And by the way, everyone that's in the audience, I love you all. I always say that at the end of the show, but I'm saying it now because I really do. And I love all the support we get from all of our audience members, which I
Yes.
call them all my friends. Even though I haven't met you face to face, you still seem like my friends. At the beginning of these, I know I'm rambling,
You are.
but at the beginning of us doing podcasts and all of that, I would say, Jill, I don't really have many friends.
Yes.
But when I came to Fireside, all of that changed. I've met
Yes.
so many
You
people
actually have
at
friends.
Fireside, that I can call friends, even though I haven't met them face to face, but we will. I will meet them.
Yes.
And you
We-
too.
me too. Where am I going to be?
Yeah, I say you too. You're included. It's all
Well,
right.
thank you. Well, let's get to this week's topic.
Okay.
We're calling it Car Conversations because you and I were recently in a car together and
Yeah.
stuck in traffic.
Which
Well,
is
there's
very-
always traffic in Atlanta.
Which is very rare. Jill,
Yes, I don't leave the house.
yeah, she's
On
like a
purpose.
recluse. She's
No, I'm not.
never coming out the house. She's always in the house. I have
I
to
come out when I
force
need-
her.
No, you don't. I come out when I want to and need to, which isn't very often.
Well, vampires don't come out much during
You're
the
calling
day.
me a vampire now? Oh, my goodness.
I'm sure most of our neighbors don't even know you live here.
Oh, that's probably true.
See?
Because sometimes when I do back out of the garage,
They're
so
like,
they
"Who's
don't
that?
even like,
Who's
who's
that?
that?
Who's that?"
Yes. And they know it's not my mother. They see my mother all the time. But
Yeah,
they're
they see
like,
her more
she's
than
not
anyone.
driving that little sporty car, is she?
Yeah.
So anyway.
Okay, but
Car conversations. It's part of a segment.
We have segments.
We do. You say that every week. We've had segments for 4 years now.
We have.
Yes.
All right, it's part of a segment we call.
No,
Oh, that's the theme
That is
music.
that is
I
music.
do know what the segment is.
You do?
It's a part of a segment we call.
Stand by
Yay.
your stands.
That's
I
right.
do know.
That's
Yes.
right. Okay, so when you're in a car with me, the few times I do come out, and
Yes.
maybe you have to think like pre-COVID. Like when I was out in the car, we were in the car.
Pre-COVID.
Yes, maybe you might have to think back to those days when I was always in the car with you. We were
Okay.
always going somewhere.
Okay.
Because audience, you should know that to Tony, if you can get there in 12 hours, was that your limit? Then you should drive. Whereas I would say, but can get on a plane. And sometimes you would beat me there when I did take a plane and you drove.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But I think I narrowed it down to 8 hours.
No, I think it was
It
12.
was 8 hours.
Well, anyway, we have been in the car for long distances because, of that. So, but this time we weren't in the car for that long, but we
No.
were in traffic. So, do you recall what we talked about?
Absolutely not. I don't.
Then why are we doing this segment?
I don't.
Why are we doing
remember
this show?
What we talked about. Look, one thing is, I'm very honest. I found that
That's
it's
true.
much better than like faking it and saying, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
because I'll call
remember."
you on it.
So, refresh my memory, if you would, my dear.
Well, first you were talking about how, isn't it nice, Jill, that you're in a car and we're actually going someplace together? Isn't that nice?
It is always nice when you're in the car with me.
Yes.
Most of the time, always.
Yes. And then we started watching the people we were passing.
You missed that
I
one,
did
didn't
miss
you?
it. But from the laughter, I must have really missed something good. What did you say?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Somebody will tell me.
I said
Audience, tell me what
nothing.
he said. Somebody will tell me.
Nothing. I said nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So we were
Let's
in the
go.
car together, and you were saying, Jill, isn't it nice that you're in the car, and here we are, and we're going where we were going.
Mhm.
And one thing I like to do when I'm on the interstate is I love reading billboards.
Okay.
So sometimes I didn't in this conversation, but
Yeah.
sometimes I will read the billboards to you.
Yeah, that's always kind of fun because, I may have passed by these billboards many, 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 many times, but never even glanced at them.
Yes.
Not for a moment. So it's
Yes.
interesting what you discover
Yes.
in a billboard.
Yes.
What have you discovered in a billboard, Jill? So give us something interesting.
I have discovered that casinos are put on the billboard often, but it's like hours away from us.
But
or-
that's close for a casino.
It
Hours.
is?
Yes.
Hmm.
Hours away from that's Las Vegas.
Again, 12-hour ride, guy.
Las Vegas, you have to get on a plane
Yes.
and it's a long flight.
Yes.
But when you have a casino that's, like 2 hours away, that's pretty close. A 2-hour drive away, that is close.
Well, I don't understand it. To me, that's not close. That's not close at all.
That is close. It takes 2 hours to drive from one side of Atlanta to the other.
And you wonder why I don't get in the car that often.
So that is close.
Takes a while to get there, right?
That is close.
Right.
Although we don't really gamble much. We're not real gamblers. Well, Jill loses money.
I lose money quick.
She loses money
Like
really
within
quick.
seconds of playing 21, I am out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. One time we was in Vegas and this is
Oh,
supposed
you're
to be
going to tell this again.
car conversations.
Oh, well, that's true.
I'm,
That's true. We were in the car when I said, I'm getting sick. Pull
I
over.
wasn't
Pull
gonna-
over.
I
Pull over.
wasn't going to tell that, Jill.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Your
I
story.
was going to tell how you Jill decided that she wanted to play blackjack. And she said, I want to play blackjack. I want to play blackjack. I said, really, Jill? What do you know about blackjack? I don't know. It looks like a lot of fun.
And my boss had just come back from Vegas and she won quite a bit of money.
Yeah, and oh, by the way, this conversation, I know we've had it in the car at least once. So it's a car conversation. Okay. So Jill is like, I just want to play blackjack. And I said, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. It looks like a lot of fun and I think I can win. I said, well, okay. So she took $20 and she put it on the table. And then the game was over. It like happened.
And I was like, what happened? When are they going to deal?
It like happened in 2 seconds.
That was play, right? That was rehearsal.
And the $20 was gone. And she really was like, what happened? And no, Jill, blackjack is not for you.
No,
not for you.
No. And the story I thought you were going to say was we had rented a car while we were in Vegas, and I it was really, obviously, it was,
It
it's
was
Vegas,
like-
so it's really hot.
Yeah, it was like 106.
Yes.
In the middle of the day.
Yes, and we had
just-
gone to the north. Was it the north side that had the block?
Well, it was kind of
Festival?
northwest of downtown Vegas, but there was a festival going on.
Yes.
And they had, live music and
And then
art
gallery
and food
crawl and all of that.
Yeah, it was
Which
it
was great, but all
really
I could feel
nice.
was the heat rising at each step that I took. So by the time we got in the car, I'm like, pull over, pull over, pull over. And
Yeah.
I was really sick from the heat.
Yeah, she like had heat stroke or something.
Yep.
And
And-
so I pulled over, and Jill threw up all over this gas station, just like
Outside
all over
the
it.
parking
Just-
lot, not
yeah, but somebody may
inside.
have walked into
No, it
or
was
on that
over-
vomit.
it was
that
on the
you were-
corner. They could
as
see.
pretty as you are, vomit is ugly coming out of you, Jill. I'm sorry. It is.
I would be
It's
worried
just-
about you if you thought that was pretty.
It's ugly. But here's the thing. So Jill threw up in this parking lot. And then she said, "Okay, I'm good."
I'm good. I felt great after that. And then I was like, let's go gamble.
And then she lost all her money.
Not all of it.
Yeah.
Not all of it. Only when
Kinda.
you cut me off.
Kind of. So let's get back to these car conversations.
Yes.
Conversations.
Yes.
Well, maybe I need to lead this, man, because you didn't go into car conversations.
Don't tell. No.
You- you
You're
didn't
the
go-
one that gets off topic.
Yeah, but this time I'm on point.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on
We'll
point.
let you believe that.
Now the questions, I have more questions for the audience, and I really would love the input of the audience tonight. So please comment when I ask these questions. So my question is, what do you do when you're like on a road trip with someone you like you're, maybe your best friend, and you get in the car and you go on a road trip. But I also want to know what it's like when you're on a road trip with someone you don't like. I also would like to know, what is it like when you go on a road trip, like with your family? So if you have kids and the grandmother in the car and all of that, what are those road trips like? Who plays what music, and who is in charge of the music? Is it the driver or the passenger, or the passengers in the back seat? I want to know. Now, me personally, I believe that the driver is in charge of everything. The driver's in charge of the temperature. The driver's in charge of the music. The driver's in charge of the speed. The driver is in charge of the bathroom stops. The driver is also in charge of what the passengers can eat during the road trip
Who
in the
said?
car. It is true. And I know some of our viewers got to have some input. Got to.
Well, we do
Got
have
to.
3 comments so far.
I love comments.
Okay, so Dave and Sam, as you know, because we
Dave,
talked about it.
they're perfect.
They are perfect, and I
perfect.
invited them to the stage. But Dave says he says, we love that you're back on camera, Jill, after taking last week off and making Tony do everything. I didn't make Tony do everything. And then Stephanie says, I don't road trip with people I don't like. So happily, I don't know.
Wait, who said that?
Stephanie.
Stephanie said that.
And
I
then-
don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Well, no, you have choices. You don't have to get in a car with people you don't like.
Sometime in her life, Stephanie had to be in a car on a road trip with someone she didn't like.
Oh.
Maybe it was her ex-mother-in-law. I don't know. I don't know.
I
don't
can't believe
know.
you went there. But she also
Maybe.
says, well, Dave said first, also their show tonight, which everyone knows, How Was Your Day comes on right
And
after
they're
us
back.
as part of Relationship Wednesday.
Yes.
And their show tonight is also about riding in a car. So we are we're on
yes.
the same page, see?
Yes.
But Stephanie says, I won't be driving with in control Anthony. I'm not handing over all that power. Exactly. I don't do that either, Stephanie. And she says, nope. Nope, nope, nope. She keeps saying.
Oh my. Oh my. But look, here's the difference. When you ride with me, you get there safely and quickly.
Are you going to tell people what you did to me when I started complaining about the 12-hour in control Anthony?
Oh,
rides?
that was by doctor's orders. That was doctor's orders.
Stephanie is on the stage.
Oh, Stephanie.
Stephanie, would you like video?
No.
That's a no. That's a no. That's a no on that one.
I'm making a cocktail and I had to think about it. So, in control, Anthony, here's the thing. I appreciate that I'm hearing you say, "Oh, you're going to get there safely," but you know what I'm hearing?
What?
I'm going to be eating stuff I don't want to eat. I'm going to listen to music I don't want to listen to. You're going to be telling me all about what I can and cannot do. So by the time I get there, I'm not sure I care it's safe because I'm stressed out. I might have a stomach ache because I'm eating stuff I don't want. I don't know about this.
Oh,
I don't know.
No.
You're not willing to give up a little control on this road trip?
No.
Oh, he gives it up.
No.
Tell the truth. You give it up.
I actually am very nice. I didn't used to be nice on a road trip years ago, but I'm very nice now. So when I will say things like, bathroom stop, yeah, very, very kind and polite. And someone in the car may say, but I don't have to go. And I'll say, well, even go if you don't have to, but I'm very nice
But that
about
doesn't
it.
mean that we do. We don't.
Even
if
go.
you change your tone.
Listen, the deal is, it's like, you know how they say when like women that are close friends, like really close friends, and that their menstrual cycles sync up.
Why are you going there?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do, but I don't know why we're talking about it.
But okay.
So this is where I'm going, and this is the truth, and it works. It works. So what I do very politely is to get people's bladders to sync up.
This man has lost
So
his
if
damn mind.
a person,
Go ahead.
That's right. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. That's right. And this doesn't really play out the way he's describing
Lost
it.
his damn mind.
does.
It does.
Every time you say that, Stephanie, it just makes me laugh. You done lost your damn mind. What the hell is wrong with you? But no, seriously, I do this, and I'm very kind about it. Well, yeah, let's do it. Let's do a bathroom stop, and then I said, well, you just go if you don't have to, and before you know it, everybody's bladder is in sync. So it happens.
That doesn't work with us.
Oh yeah, you look back at our road trips and figure out if everyone, whether it was just us in the 2-seater or we were in the other car with 4 people in the car, everybody's bladder syncs up. It takes about 3 hours to get bladders to sync up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell everybody what you did to me on the 12-hour trip?
Oh, we're back to that. No, this was doctor's orders.
No, you took it to a whole different level.
No.
That is not what she meant.
No, the doctor. Well,
I was seeing a doctor, and I was telling her that everything ached. So the idea of being in a car for any extended period of time.
No. Let me tell this story.
No.
Let me tell.
I am telling the story. Shh.
You're not telling this. You're not.
I'm right.
Yes,
I
here's the problem right now.
Hey.
Anthony, right now she's right.
Thank you, Stephanie. So to be in a car for any extended period of time would have been just like I couldn't have stood it. So she says, "Well, I don't want to."
That's not how it happened.
It is how it happened.
No, that was after you got back.
No, she did. She gave you the idea. I know you like to think that you came up with this idea.
I came up with the idea.
You did not. You did not.
Okay.
Long story short, he drugged me at the beginning of the trip. And I didn't wake up till we got there.
It sounds perfect to me.
Oh
We
my God.
See?
wait, but wait.
Anthony's not playing. You're getting in the car. You're going to take a little
I-
nappy nap, and 10 hours later, you wake up.
I
You
wake
wake
up,
up,
and
she's
she's
there.
like, "We're
Look.
here." I'm like, "We're
That's a
where?"
kidnapping.
But no, it was serious. Like Jill really did have a health condition that made it very painful for her to ride in a car for a
honey,
long
I'm
period of
sorry,
time.
Jill. Oh.
So, but wait. So we
Well,
had
thankfully,
like,
I don't have that issue now.
we had like an 11-hour trip, right?
It was 12.
Okay, I think it was 11. But
Well, maybe it was. What do I
what
know?
do you know?
I feel like you don't know,
You were
Jill.
out.
I feel like you don't know.
So we leave, and by the way, Jill drank the little concoction I gave her. So it's
Because I
partly
thought you
on
had
her.
my best interest at heart.
I
I didn't know
did.
you were drugging me.
I did, but we had a 11-hour drive. We had 800 miles to go. 800 miles. So I can do 800 miles with my eyes closed, and I have done 800 miles with my eyes closed. Just kind of bouncing off the guardrails. But
Anthony, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Nobody needs to be driving 800 miles. You have to knock me out too. Y'all need to
well,
get.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So about an hour into the trip, I said, "Here, Jill, drink this." And so she drank
And because I trust, I'm so loving and I'm trusting, I did it.
She knew what she was drinking. She
I know. I
knew-
didn't know it was going to knock me out for 11 hours, 12 hours.
But think about it. Think about it. You have a 12-hour trip and you fall asleep, and when you wake up, you're there. It was perfect. And after we got back, the doctor said I did a good job.
Yes, because
her-
I was telling her exactly how he took her. What she's like, you got to find a way to do it because we had to go on this trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I told her what he actually did, she's
She
like,
said,
"Oh,
"Oh,
well, if it
did it
worked,
work?"
did it work? How do you feel now? So
You were
so
good.
she was. I should never have told him that. I should never have told you.
I did a good
because-
thing. I did a good thing.
Well, thankfully,
Yes.
you don't have to do that to me now.
But that reminds me, I don't know if it was on that trip back from Texas, but there's some things like when you're on a road trip, especially when you're coming back from one. And I see Chris is on the stage.
Chris is on the
Yes.
stage.
So
Thank you, Stephanie.
without my thank you,
Thank you
so
for,
much,
for
Stephanie.
telling him that I'm right.
Telling me I'm out. You out your damn mind. I wish I had recorded that. I would be like playing it all the time. Stephanie telling me you out your damn mind.
We are recording this.
Oh, well, that's right. But no, I need just the sound bite. Just the sound
okay.
bite.
Okay.
Yeah, just the sound bite.
Are you going to let
But
Chris talk?
oh yeah, okay, Chris.
And then,
come on.
then Denise, your sister, has a comment.
Uh-oh.
But go ahead, Chris.
Uh-oh.
No, I just want to say I admire you to your confession. They're drugging your wife. It's amazing.
It was doctor's
putting her
orders.
putting her in a coma. putting your wife into a coma. That's brave, buddy. That's brave.
Short coma.
So anyway,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
big picture.
speaking
sure.
of short, here's my short story of when I first got married. We were getting ready to move from Pennsylvania to Florida, and I told my wife as we loaded up the Ryder rental truck with all our belongings, I said, "Now, woman, when I ride,
Woman.
that's right.
Woman.
When I ride, I don't stop until the tank is dry. And so that means like 6 hours in this truck. I'm not going to stop. So if you need to go to the bathroom, you do it now. You understand, woman?" And she's like, I'm fine. So I've been loading that truck, and working hard and all that kind of stuff. And I've been down in these big gulp sodas. So I drank soda back then. We got on the freeway. We're not 15 minutes down the road, and I got to go to the bathroom. after giving her that big speech about woman. And we'd all been married about a week. So, and I'm like, oh, dear God, what do I do now? And I said, listen, honey. And she had her feet propped up on the dashboard of the Ryder truck. She's reading a book and she's just relaxing. And I said, listen, honey, I want to talk about, woman go to the bathroom and all that. Anytime you want to pull over, she's, I'm fine. I'm like, oh, crud. 15 minutes more, it's getting worse. And I'm like, no, seriously, we can pull off anytime you want. There's no, I'm fine. 15 minutes later, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I see an exit. And I go, look, there's an exit. We could stop and, get something to eat or drink. And, you can use the bathroom. No, I'm fine. 15 minutes later, here comes the next exit. I just turn the blinker on, hoping she won't notice that I'm drifting off the highway now. And I just slowly exit off, as quiet as exit off the highway. And she's, why are we stopping him? I gotta go, okay? I gotta go. That was 36 years later, and I've never regained control of this marriage.
Chris. Let me help you out here.
Oh, no. Don't.
All right, Chris.
Whatever you do, don't listen to him.
Chris, the next time that happens.
Oh, my goodness.
You're like, we're not stopping no matter what till we get there. Next time that happens and you drank too many big gulps and all of that. And, it's 5 minutes down the road and you have to really go. This is what you say. Something doesn't sound right. You know what? I need to check a tire. That's what you say. I need to check a tire. Okay, Chris?
Oh, man, I can't believe where were you 36 years ago?
Yeah, you see? Chris.
And now I'm remembering back to the times you checked tires.
I'm trying to help you.
Oh, okay,
I'm just trying to help you, Chris.
Okay, so you're saying next time, you're referring to my next marriage, or you're referring to my next road?
No, well, see, I don't know. You've been married a long time, and you already messed up that first time. So if you say, I gotta check a tire, it might not work.
It'll send off alarm bells.
Yeah.
She'll be like, what?
Yeah.
All right. Well. Thank you for the advice. 36 years later, and
36 years later. But that's what I'm saying. You messed up the whole dynamic of a car trip with your wife because you didn't say, "I gotta check a tire."
Tell me about it.
Check a tire. So you go back there and you check the tire. And do your you kind of hugging that tire. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of hugging that tire. Yeah,
and I don't mean to cut you off here, but I have to go check the tire now. So before I go, one last thing, just one last thing I want to say. I'm still Team Jill. Sorry, bro.
Yay! Thank you, Chris.
Chris, you can say that in front of Jill, but I'm in your show almost every day live. And I watch every
sweetheart. We have discussed this before.
Replay.
When people tell you that you're not right, they're being a really good friend. We have discussed this before.
Chris just doesn't want to hurt your feelings. He just doesn't want to hurt your feelings. He's being a gentleman, and everyone knows that Chris is a gentleman.
Chris is a gentleman, but he's trying to help. He's trying to help you,
Chris. I was with you at the 20-yard line. I was with you at the 50-yard line.
Do you even know sports?
I was with you at the 50.
I don't think you even know sports.
I was with you when you did 80 yards, Chris. Where was Jill? Where was Jill? See, Chris.
I was there in spirit.
Chris got off the stage.
I was there in spirit.
He got off the stage. See, Jill, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
Because I told you.
But I still know it. I still know it.
Weren't there. I was there. Chris knows I'm in his corner.
I'm in your corner too, Chris.
I still love you, Chris, even though, you flip whenever you see Jill.
He was trying to help you. But let me read Denise's comment. Denise says, he, meaning you, got me to New Orleans, but almost killed us as we had to, oh, I remember this well, Denise, as we had to drive on the causeway for over 23 plus miles to make sure we got there on time while there were downpours, which we did get there, but which we did get there, but
On
stressed
time.
out.
To close.
But we stressed out.
To close
We were stressed.
on her brand new
Stephanie's
home.
To Stephanie's point earlier, we were really stressed when we got there.
But my sister was moving from New York to New Orleans to a brand new home that she was closing on at like 4 o'clock.
She was.
And she had to be there at a certain time.
She did.
I got it.
And we had
it.
a convoy, which was
Yeah.
still one of the best. Now that was a
everybody-
great road trip. I enjoyed that road
Everybody
trip.
got there safely. Everybody got there safely. Am I correct?
Yes, but we were stressed.
Everyone got there, and we've had some trials. Because we had animals with us. We had cats and dogs with us. So there was a Motel 6. We had to stay at
I wasn't on the road trip at
stay
that point.
at a Motel 6. And I know all of you, you're really not going to believe I'm saying this, but this Motel 6 was not a nice one. For real. So every time I would come out the room, there was a guy waiting for me. I'd walk out the room and this guy would be there. How you doing? Where you going? Lovely evening, isn't it? Every time I would turn around, and sometimes I would be walking down the sidewalk and then this guy is like 1 foot behind me. How you doing? It was weird. I think he was trying to pick me up, trying to have a little fun. I wasn't giving him any fun. Nope. Wasn't going to happen.
And I wasn't there on that leg of the trip.
But no, I got everybody. Even my niece would say, oh, I said, look, we got to stop in North Carolina. We got to stop. No, Uncle Tony. No, Uncle Tony. We're almost in Atlanta. I said, no, we're not. We're not almost in it. Yeah, we can do it. We can push through. I said, no, we need to stop. So we did stop. Then we got up the next day and we drove into Atlanta, and my niece said to me, oh, Uncle Tony, you were right. It's a long way to Atlanta from where we were in North Carolina. We were like up in Raleigh. So see, I took care of everything. No one complained. When someone called and said, hey, I have to go to the bathroom, I said, okay, no problem.
Again,
No problem.
You relinquish control. You let people do as they need it.
No, what you all don't know, I had already synced up everyone's bladder.
Oh.
You didn't know that I already synced all the bladders up.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Then
Well,
why were they calling you to say, let's stop?
what you don't know.
It doesn't make sense. Your story does not make sense.
Oh, what you don't know, Jill, is I was like this. Oh, yeah, somebody's going to want to go to the bathroom in 2, 3, 1. And the phone would ring.
Okay.
And I'd say, okay, that's why I didn't complain.
Yeah.
I didn't complain.
Okay.
Because I had
That's your story. Okay.
I had it down.
Well, we have Really Charlie on the stage now. Hi.
Really, Charlie?
Hello.
What's
Hello,
going
Charlie.
on? How you doing?
We're doing
Good.
good. How are you?
All right. Listen, Tony, I'm Team Tony most of the time. Just make them walk. Make them walk, man. Just
Oh,
make people walk.
no.
Listen,
Make them
How
walk
about-
and do what?
just go on a road trip by yourself. Talk to yourself. He talks to himself at home by himself all the time, you know?
Well, he does actually. He really has conversations that he thinks he said out loud and he never does.
You know, they say the most intelligent people talk to themselves often. You know that.
Listen,
You're
I
the
have great
bladder whisperer, says
conversations.
Chris.
I have great
Bladder
conversations with all the walls in my house. It's amazing, you know. Nobody
The
talks back to
walls
you.
or with
Yeah.
yourself? With the
Well,
walls or yourself,
I
Charlie?
talk to the walls. I actually, because the walls, I kind of picture, you know, my wife, my kids, my grandkids on the wall, you know,
You
and
picture them on the wall or in the
yeah,
wall?
and in the wall, you know, talking
In
to
the
me.
wall.
Yeah, and I kind of ask questions and then give my own answers, you know, and things work out
In,
that way.
in the wall.
It's it.
So
It's
do
like
you
if
do
you,
this outside of your home? Do you sometimes forget where you are?
no, I actually sometimes when I'm driving the school bus, I talk to the windshield, you know.
Wait, you drive a school bus?
Wait,
Yeah,
Charlie.
you
You
do.
don't drive a school bus, do you?
Yeah, I only got one kid because they don't trust me.
That's a good one, Charlie. Hey, but Charlie, I do know that you're up in the Northeast. And,
Yes.
you know, I grew up in the Northeast also. And you were talking about, you know, just, you know, put the passengers out. Now, I would never put a passenger out in the middle of nowhere, even if they made me very angry.
Not
But
even
in the
Stephanie.
wintertime, now in the wintertime, it's a different thing.
Yep.
So if somehow the car got stuck and it was my car, I would not be the one out pushing.
Hmm.
Okay. So all of the people that are in the car with me, even if they're female, they're going to do some pushing.
Pushing.
Now? Are you talking about before? Like, wait, what?
We don't have any snow in Georgia.
We get
No.
snow every now and then. We get ice.
But if we were in the Northeast and we're out there driving around, see, this is what a lot of people don't realize. In the Northeast, just because it snows doesn't mean everything stops. You know, they don't shut
Yes,
down
yes.
schools. You got to get like over 12 inches of snow not to go to school. And you could have over 12 inches of snow and still have to go to work.
Yes.
So, yeah, so we're used to driving in snow and all of that. So it's kind of a given. If something happens and the car gets stuck, the passengers got to get out and push.
I'm so glad I didn't know you then.
They have to. Am I right, Charlie? Am I right, Charlie?
You're muted,
You're
Charlie.
muted. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Listen,
Am I right, Charlie?
anything you say, it's your show, your podcast. It's
You know I'm
your
right.
conversation.
But this show is
I-
called I'm Right, I'm Right.
You
But
know
I
I'm
don't
right.
think he's right on this one.
All
I am
right,
right
but
on this.
who's the first? I'm right.
Me.
Because the second all right or I'm right is always yelling as you get that big exclamation mark, you know.
That's right. That's right. The first punctuation is a period. I'm right.
Yeah.
Period.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Well, you know, you hear me talking and all that, but you know what? In reality, Jill's right. She's right.
you got it.
Huh?
See,
You're right.
yeah,
You're right, Jill. You're always right.
You see, Jill.
Yeah.
That's why he's a first
You're
round draft pick. He agrees with everything you say. Yes, dear.
Yeah, you're
All
right.
right.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
I'm going to continue
baby.
to listen. I love you guys, man.
I love
We
you
love
too.
you too, Charlie.
Take care.
Yeah, you're right, baby. You.
So we have, let's see. I think we have somebody else. Denise says, yes, she is right. Yes, thank you. Thank you,
But-
Denise.
it's still going through my head what Stephanie said. You out your damn mind. Fool. You out your mind. Ooh.
I'm going to have to use that too.
Yeah.
All right. So in our audience, we have Dave and Sam. We have Denise. We have Graciela. Hi, Graciela.
Graciela.
We have Really Charlie. We have Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
We have Stefan. Hey, Stefan.
Wait, doesn't Tammy want to speak? Doesn't she?
No, she's doing this.
Oh,
about things you're saying.
That's because I don't have on my glasses. You lucky. You're lucky. Jill's bringing people up to the stage because I'd been accepting you to come up to the stage when you didn't even ask.
But if you would like to come to the stage, Tammy, you're more than welcome.
I bet you, because they get snow in DC too. So I bet you. Tammy's been driving in her car and, she had passengers in the car and they got stuck. Tammy didn't get out and push. The passengers got out and pushed.
Nor should she. But I'm just
she's
saying,
the driver.
But I'm saying what I heard
push.
is that if you're driving and we get stuck, Jill, get out and push. That's what I heard. And that's why I was like, now? Are you saying that you would do that now?
Well,
are you talking about when you lived in New York?
Well, Jill, which would you prefer? Would you prefer to be behind the wheel when the car is sliding all right and left and tires are spinning and all that and the car is doing 360s? Or would you just like to lean on the car a little bit? Just lean.
I'd like to do like this and do 360s and donuts.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't. No, Jill does not want to do that. Jill,
Well, Graciela has some good news for you.
Oh, she does?
Yes, she says, so excited about your poem in the Hope Enthusiast Club. I'm going to say it right, Graciela. Hope Enthusiast Club newsletter. Next week on the 19th. We should all applaud.
I love you, Graciela.
We all love Graciela.
Gracie, this is amazing because Graciela came to our show and gave me a plug. That is all right.
Well, she's a class act. You know that.
She is a class act.
You really are, Graciela.
And
in fact, we should I'm going to invite Graciela to come up and let everybody tell,
so
she can tell everyone about her show.
Yes. Graciela, and I've said it so many times, and she knows I'm sincere, but she has come to Fireside, and she's like taking Fireside. What was that?
Oh, that's my son. Sorry.
I was going to say, it sounded like a child.
I heard, ooh.
My child is still awake.
Hi, Graciela.
Okay.
But please, Anthony, continue. I know what you were going to say. I want to hear it.
Yes. She has taken Fireside by storm. Everyone on Fireside just loves Graciela.
And for good reason.
For good reason, because she is so positive. She is so positive.
She's highly intelligent. She's creative.
Yes, that is true.
She's a good person.
So much. Thank you.
Go ahead.
I wanted to say hello to Really because he was in my show on Monday and he shared it with the world. And I was so happy that he didn't come up to speak, but I'm just happy that you followed me, Really, and happy that you were there. I hope to see you again next week. And yes, I'm so excited. Your poem is going to be featured in the newsletter next week. So if you're all wondering, if you want to know what that is, I have a poetry spot, kind of like a poetry column in the newsletter that has a ton of other things, right? Like the blog and the agenda and all that. But the poetry spot features a poet every single week. So if you're listening to the replay and you are a poet, you can submit your poetry. All of my links are in my bio and it'll be wonderful. I'm so
Oh, well, I am glad you're happy. And I know it took me a little bit to get to you on that one.
And your newsletter is beautiful. Tony showed it to me.
Oh, check it out.
It's fantastic.
I showed Jill your newsletter.
And I was like, wow. Because it's hard to impress me with newsletters, but I was impressed.
I kept telling Jill, I said, Graciella's really busy. She's really busy. She's doing a lot of stuff. She's really busy. And she was like, yeah. I said, do you want to see Graciella's newsletter?
my agenda.
I was like, whoa, when I just saw your agenda, I was like, whoa, you weren't kidding.
Oh, it's such a beautiful life. We make time. That's the thing. We make time for the things that we want to do. And, I've recently turned my hallway into a classroom because it's one of the few spots that we haven't painted yet. And I'm like taping things all over the wall. And,
wow.
Every time
That's
my toddler
cool.
just passes through, I get to have a lesson with him. And we just, there's so many ways to create what you want to create. And this is what I want to bring to the table, you know, the endless possibilities. This is what we talk about in my show. So
Yes.
And when is your show?
When is which show?
Well, that's true. Well, all your shows. When can everyone know to join you?
yes, so my show is on Mondays, Moon Days, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we meet again for journaling and live painting on the new moon and the full moon. Two compasses of the month to do something a little bit more specific. And so it's 6 times a month.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
And, you know, I'm not always in, you know, your shows and because they're late. And I'm usually asleep.
But you'll
I
watch
always
the
do
replay.
watch the replays.
He does.
Yes, thank
Yep.
you so
I do.
much. And the replays are also on YouTube. And you know me, I put it all over the place. I have no problem doing that. I'm putting them on Instagram as well. And, you know, so blessed to be able to do all these things from home and to call this my life. What? You know, back in the day, it was all real estate 24/7, you know, 7 days a week, trying to accommodate clients. Now I just accommodate my child, my family, and my content.
Oh, that's
Excellent,
beautiful.
excellent.
That's wonderful.
So
I will applaud you on that.
Great, Graciela, what happens when you all go on a road trip?
Well, that's the beauty of living in Florida. We don't travel much because we have so much to do here. Like we just take a break and we go to places. We can go to the springs, we go to the parks, we go to the
Yes.
beach. Yes.
Yes.
And
So
when
what
we
happens?
do those things, no, I
Yeah,
just
when you do those
disconnect.
things.
I'm happy to do so. But you know, I plan for those things.
No problems. No, you don't have a problem with the way your partner drives.
What do you mean? No.
Like you know, everybody has like a driving style. Some people drive
Well, it's so
fast.
funny because Michael has never been in an accident. So if I complain, he'll be quick to remind me that I've been in car accidents and he hasn't, you know? And, you know, so I'll just close my eyes and brace myself for impact, but we've made it out alive every time. I'm kidding.
All right.
No,
all
we
right.
are. We don't go far, and we live very central to everything. I'm, you know, 40 minutes away from Disney. Wow, I see what you got there. You went to the kitchen. Yeah, he's showing me what he just got in the kitchen because he's not being supervised. So we live 40 minutes away from Disney, 40 minutes away from Orlando, 40 minutes away from the beach, 40 minutes away from the Everglades in all directions. So it's a
cool.
short drive and we are in paradise. So very, very central, and I'm very rooted. I have no interest in moving. I want to
right.
stay here forever.
Forever.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is fabulous. Well, cool.
Well, we have
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm
Thanks
going to
for-
keep listening and I'll go back to my toddler, okay? Thank you.
Okay, thanks
Okay.
for coming up.
But really, this is for you,
For-
Graciela. I lost it. Where did it go?
Well,
Well, really, Charlie had said that you're queen positive and that he likes poetry too.
oh yes, actually, really, Charlie is a poet also.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. I think I'm going to get him to come on my show and do something on my other show, the Saturday night show, the every other Saturday night show. Yeah.
And I have to talk to Dave because Sam says Dave votes that Tony's right, but not her. She votes that I'm right. So I need to have some words with Dave.
Okay. Is he going?
He's probably getting ready for
no,
his
he's
show.
getting ready for his show. He doesn't have time.
Yes,
He
yes.
does not have.
Yes.
Doesn't have
But
time.
so I'm gonna have to talk to Dave. All right. So, but thank you, Sam, for letting me know that you're in my corner. We also have Diane with us. I mentioned Stefan before. Hey, Stefan.
Hey, Stefan.
And
Oh, and by the way, if anyone didn't check out Stefan's last show, which is The Conversation, it was about Sue. It's what is it? National
Suicide.
Suicide Prevention Month. And Stefan did a show on the LGBTQ people and suicide, and especially the younger people with, and suicide, age 13, or is it 12 to 24? I believe it is. I'm not going to tell that whole story now, but I did learn a few things on that, and the episode was absolutely
They can listen
excellent.
to the replay.
Yes, and that's what I was getting to. Everyone should listen to that replay. It was excellent, and I'm also going to talk about some of that during my show on the 17th.
Good. And we also have Kim in the audience. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
And we have Nicole. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. But I also want to thank all of the general admission listeners
Yes.
that come to Fireside. So general admission is new, and we're so happy you're here. And I personally have been getting a lot of support from all of the new Fireside members that are in the general admission. So I just really want to say thank you to all of you, and
Yes.
thank
Thank
you
you for your
all the
support.
support you have been giving me and us. Thank you.
Great community.
Yes.
Well, it's time for us to wrap this up.
Oh, it's a wrap.
but
Jill,
before-
hey, have you all noticed Jill always decides when the show is over? It's for real. I never say, Jill, we need to wrap this up. It's always Jill. Jill always decides
look at-
when the show
Do
is
you
over.
look at the clock? Do you look at a watch? Do you look at the time at all?
I thought this was like Clubhouse. The
Or you
show
could just keep
goes
going hours
on
and hours.
forever. Yes. 30, 40 hours of our show. But,
Well, before we go, I think we should say that your show,
I have a show.
you have a show that's
I have
called.
a show. What's it called?
What is it called?
And what is it called? Poetic People Fighting Racism, double PFR.
That's right. So that will be this Saturday at 9:00 Eastern.
9:00. Yes.
And I'm the producer, so you won't see me, but you'll hear me.
Yeah, and if you're a poet or a musician, or you have any type of talent at all, I would love you to come to the show, and we'd like to see what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's Saturday, and then
Yeah.
we're back next week, but I don't know what we're talking about.
People always
We'll be
ask,
back.
I
We'll
know
be
this
doing
is the end of the
something.
show, but
Something.
people always ask us, where do you come up for all the topics for the episodes? Heck if I know.
Most of the time, it's like we'll have interactions, and we're like, "That's an episode."
That's an episode.
and then
Yeah,
we'll
so
write it.
ju-
We have to write it down, or we'll forget.
Yeah, really, just regular conversation, and or if it's definitely something that we disagree about, we won't continue having that conversation.
We'll wait and do it in front of you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is cool.
And also coming up next is How Was Your Day with Dave and Sam.
How
So make
was
sure
your
that
day in
you stick
5
around
minutes?
for them. And again, they're talking road trips too, because they just took a fabulous one together. So love to hear all about their adventures.
Yeah, and they were shooting their vacation on Instagram.
Yeah,
so you can see
we
all
were
the
following
places.
it all. Saw all the places they went.
Yeah,
so that was fun.
I was there. Hey, we stayed in the same hotel as you. It was like that. It almost felt like we were along
with them.
So,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it was cool. It
Yes.
was cool. All right, Jill,
All
we're
right.
gonna wrap this.
Well, you've been listening to I'm Right.
I'm Right.
I'm really right on this episode. Shout out to Gifford Ivan Cordova III for the music you're listening to now. And thank you, audience. We always love your participation. We always love we always love you, and that you've come to watch us talk.
We do. I mean, we do love you all, and so happy that you're here. We really do love you. All of you.
Yep.
Really.
Yep.
Really
And that
do.
includes Maxine, Dave and Sam, Really Charlie, Graciela, Denise, Diane, Stefan, Kim, and Nicole. Thank you all.
All right. Well, we played the music too
Yep.
long because
Yep.
it's getting
Gotta
ready
go.
to end.
Gotta go. All right, go
we
go
got
watch
to
How Was Your
Get out of
Day.
here. All right. Again, love you all.
Love you. Bye.